Welcome back to the channel. What's going on? Don't mess with me. I'll kill you. As soon as I drink this, I'll take on any of you. Hell, I'll take on 3 of y'all. I'll take on 5 of y'all son of bitches. Oh! Boom! All right. Let's go ahead and throw the flowers out there. I went to the track, no kidding. You seen thumbnails, same type. Rolled up to big town of Atmore. And it was me, Eric, Kevin, Kyle, Coyote Brian, and our superstar racing friend Lance was up there, but he don't really associate with us because he's got a really fast race car. So we're just lowly street peoples or whatever. So, but he did come talk to us a little bit, and he let me use his golf cart one time. So hats off. But that's who was up there at the track, and I would like to thank Kevin, Eric, and Patrick and I think Coyote Brian actually took one video because Kevin was busy. For the car footage. If it wasn't for them, we just have nothing but me sitting in the car, racing, blah, 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 blah. So big thanks to them. Also, Kevin will have basically, well, he will, I guess, have like all of Eric's passes, some of Coyote Brian's passes, and Kyle's passes on his channel. That is Nimrod 1769. If you don't know that channel, then you obviously ain't been watching that long because we talk about it all the time. So, before we get started with the video, let's go ahead and get the bad news out of the way. And it's not great news. It actually sucks. I'm not even sure how I feel about it. I mean, I know how I feel, but I'm just like, come on, what are we doing? So, the track owner Joey had said, hey, our last test and tune is going to be at the end of November. And then next year, we're going to do like test and tunes. There's going to have a couple events and all this kind of stuff. Now, I would like to point out that Joey is not the model of consistency. I don't know what's going on half the time with him. So, as has been documented on this channel. So, he said that, then come to find out they're not going to renew the lease on the track. So he was just going to run it till January. I guess just have test and tunes. Then he said that this coming weekend will be the last test and tune except for one event. They've got some kind of race and they'll have a test and tune during that race. So within the span of like 3 or 4 days, all this stuff has happened. So as of now, the track is owned by the Porch Creek Indian tribe. The property, the track is owned by the Indian tribe, and there's going to be, I'm sure, 1,000 rumors floating around as to what is the fate of the facility. Now, the Porch Creek Indian tribe owns the Wind Creek Casino, which is basically, you can see it in the track videos, you can see it in the distance and stuff like that. And they have an RV park built on the backside of it that is very rarely ever full. I've never seen it full. I've seen it maybe half full. So there's plenty of rumors already floating around as to, some people say someone else is going to get the track, going to get the lease on it. Some people have said that the Indians are going to bulldoze it down and put subsidized housing on it. Some people have said that they're going to bulldoze it down and make it into an even bigger RV park. I don't know why, but so I don't know if any of these, everything that I know, but what I do know for a fact is that Joey and Misty Barber will no longer be running the track next year. I don't know if the tribe did not want to renew his lease or he chose not to do it. Whatever. Bottom line is, we're not going to be racing at Atmore after the first of the year for sure. Who knows leading up to that? So whatever. So what are we going to do? The next closest track to us is Mobile, and it is 77 miles roughly one way for me, which, that's not outrageous, but we have to go through the tunnel and about a 2-mile bridge worth of traffic, which is a total nightmare because people in Alabama, much like people in Florida, can't freaking drive. They have no concept of it. So getting there, while it's interstate, we can take interstate, which should only take us like an hour, typically takes 2 hours because it's just the nonsense. So that is probably where we're going to end up going more often. I don't really love their staging area. I don't love backing up into the burnout box. That's not a huge deal, but the staging I don't particularly love because it's uphill. Why would you have a track with uphill staging? That sucks. So the next closest track is North Florida Motorsports Park. That's 137 miles one way. I'm not going there. If I do, it'll be once a year or whatever. Hopefully, someone else gets the lease to Atmore and manages it. But who knows? So anyway, I know that's a lot of talking, but so in the comments, if you see something about Atmore and you didn't watch this part of the video, I will not answer you because I'm not going to type it 20 times. So anyway, now on to the action. We're in Atmore, following a race car. Coyote Brian. We got all our junk swapped over. Kevin's working on his carburetor, and Kyle has already made like 3 passes. Holy smoke! We didn't film any of them. What'd you run, man? How many did you make? 3, 2.
Loaded up on the first one with 716 and went 699. I made a carb change, and that was literally the first time I stomped it.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
so I might not change. I might need to make a squirter adjustment. I scored it, although I took it on the second hit. So
little tuning adjustment. Kevin's making some tuning adjustments himself right now.
He's changing the whole daggone carburetor.
I know he's
starting right from the beginning.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
We put words in Rodney's mouth there. That ain't gonna show how it's done. Show him, Daddy. Still got it.
All right, here comes Eric. What it run?
Tore up all the glue on the track and they have to drag it.
Oh, it went a 6.
92.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
692.
99. Yeah. Woo. That was a huge jump in mile an hour.
Yeah, well, I had a loose spark plug I found out last week. And I tightened the struts up on the front.
Loose spark. I had a loose spark plug.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Wow.
Good, brother.
I'm gonna load this shit up today. It's all gravy. How's money?
Well, you do have to have 3 to run, say it runs low 690s.
I don't know. With track close, you gotta make exceptions here.
No, whoa! Exception.
You gotta lower your standards.
That's true. The day is still young.
An exception?
Yes.
This rule's been in effect for like 17 years. Now we're gonna make an exception.
Operating tracks in the area.
We still do.
Wait,
For a few weeks.
you got the rest of the day. All you gotta do is run.
Please give me my moment.
I'm just saying.
I'm feeling myself right now.
I'm just saying. We know you're into 6s now. To run, say you run low 6s, you got to put it. Now you can't go
low 690s.
Yeah, and it's got to be a 93 and below. 94s don't count. That's mids.
It's close. Well, okay, yeah, okay, mid.
I'm just telling you. I don't make the rules, Eric. I just enforce.
We're splitting. I know we are splitting.
I don't go around saying I run low 650s. I say I run like mid 650s, and I've run a best of a 52.
I'm not gonna say I'm running low 690s yet.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Even though I could, because I do have 3, I think 53s and 2 52s, so I could say that.
as per the Indiana rules, from Brian. If you
Is
get the
Brian
number,
officially
you
in
can
the
say-
group? Is
you
he
can
patched
say-
in yet?
No, he hasn't.
Any more questions?
No, that's
I'm
what-
waiting. You got any more? Anything else to say? In your whatever you're calling this, a defense.
The defense rests.
Why don't you just say, you know what a real stick shift driver would say? He'd say, you know what, this is the first of many today. I'm fixing to go out there and show out.
Well, yes.
I'm
just bathing in my,
I know.
We got out and went like that.
Yeah.
It's got 99 mile an hour. Why ain't it run 680s?
I thought it was going to be a 75.
Dang, Daddy.
All right, Eric, big dogging. Found a loose spark plug. Jesus Christ. Another good one. What's good news?
98.
What happened? Where did it fall
Oh,
off?
mile an hour was a little bit down.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm gonna, since it's doing wheelies, I'm gonna put some air.
Check
in, see
that
if it-
Sneaky Pete.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta make sure it's got
to
a
arm
pull.
it.
Got it. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I was a little hard on Eric about his run, but 692, that's a great pass. The cars he's actually done over the summer. He's done a great job of getting his driving on point and getting the car dialed in a little bit more. It really just boils down to being aggressive. I mean, he's got the two-step wicked up on it. You know, he's banging on it. He ain't scared to break it or anything like that. And that's how you got to drive him for him to run the numbers. I mean, that's just the way it is. So he's done a great job in the car. And 692 at 99 now. Finding you had a loose spark plug that was loose or whatever. Come on, man. What are we doing? So anyway, but I want to give him some props. 692. I mean, he did a great job. And again, check out Kevin's channel, Nimrod 1769. Have all of Eric's passes basically and all the numbers that he ran that night and stuff like that. But again, Eric, hats off. Good job, son.
Watch out, everything this guy says is a lie.
I said it's like 25 with me in it, which is probably actually about right.
All right, our first pass, Coyote Brian had made a pass and just blew the tires off. But Eric had made a couple good passes, so we should have turned it up a little bit more. But you know, we ran what we ran. We weren't disappointed with it. You know, it's okay, pretty good, whatever. Our second pass, oh my God. The negative battery cable came off the battery and was just laying on the post. So the tack was going crazy and like the shift light was on. It was just a hot mess. And it still managed to run, a decent pass. So anyway, let's take a look at the time slips. We'll have the DA up here. 141, 658, 103.82. 138, 656, 103.81.
Likes donuts.
Hey.
Putting on some fat.
It's got a collar on. But it's somebody's house dog or somewhere.
That's probably one of the houses back
What
over
you
there.
doing? Huh? Take you home.
Man and beast. Together as one.
Hey. Do you mind if I get a donut for my dad?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do we have an official mascot now? Now he snaps your hand off. Or she. Not so fast.
We got an episode of Dog Whisperer going on over here.
What's that, Kevin?
We got an episode of Dog Whisperer going on over here.
Oh, okay. So we got Kev Dog and Track Dog and Old Dog.
She licked my hand.
That's right. When Henry finds out, you're in trouble. You've been cheating.
Our third pass was a cluster. Don't know what happened. I mean, it just like died. And I haven't looked at the video closely. I haven't, I'm looking at my phone. I have not blown it up to see what happened or anything like that, or what. Look at the. I don't know. So I haven't looked at it. I just know it, and then it just came back to life, and still whatever. And then this dog showed up and come out of the woods. Somebody said it come from the other side of the track, come over there, and so I was I was fed it half a donut and some peanut butter crackers. She didn't seem super hungry, but they basically told me I couldn't get her to come to me. And I'm like, come on. So anyway, I sent Teresa a video over and she's like, bring her home. And I said, you know. But once I got done with the crackers, she's like, all right, I'll see you later. I gotta go find somebody else to bum off of. So anyway, hopefully she made it back home. She did have a collar on, so no tag or anything, but she had a collar, so hopefully she made it back home. Let's take a look at time slip and see what we ran. 139, so we had a promising 60 foot, and then we just flubbed the rest of it up. So anyway, here's the DA, and this basically, I want to say the next pass too. Fourth pass, well, slung the alternator belt off. To be perfectly honest, I was disappointed in that pass. I thought it was going to be another 50. Could have been because we lost the alternator belt. Could have, put a little drain on the back because the battery was down to like 10 by the time I got around turn. So it was eating it up pretty quick. By this time, it was getting a little bit late. I was going to make another pass. They actually found the belt. So they found the belt on the track. Like a moron, I don't have a spare. I kicked the belt off last time we were at the track, as you may remember. And I said, man, I need to get a spare. Well, went all week and didn't get a spare because I'm a freaking moron. But I'm getting a spare now. 2 spares, actually. But it kicked the alternator belt off. They found it, which was amazing. I put it back on. I was going to make another pass. But the battery was I had to put the box on it, my little box on it, and bump it off. And I was like, it was already getting kind of late. I mean, we had about 30 minutes left to race. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start changing tires. I mean, we're not doing great. It's kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly kind of a deal. So I just went ahead and started I was going to change everything over. So let's take a look at time slip. See what we ran, and we'll be back to wrap it up. 140, 662, 103.09. None of that. I mean, whatever.
Trailer ready to go. Trailer ready to go. Trailer ready to go. Trailer ready to go. Streetcar ready to go.
We are headed out. Okay, Eric caught caught one of Kyle's passes, Coyote Brian's, and then Lance was making a pass in his, well, actually he's driving the car for a guy, his Camaro. So, I gotta be honest, we didn't miss any gears, which was great. We made 4 passes, which, I mean, I guess some people would say that's great, but you know, they had a lot of downtime. We didn't rush to get in the staging lanes early on and stuff like that. And when we did, is like they had a car crash, hit the wall, messed it. So they had a bunch of downtimes, and then I don't know. Just the first 2 passes were. The first pass was pretty good. The second pass we had the issue with the battery cable, even though it still ran good. The third pass with the shut off, that sucked for no reason. And then the fourth pass, get alternator belt off. We're just like, man, come on, we can't catch a break. And it's just whatever. So I just decided, when every pass we made was in the 6s too. So I just, you know, I was just like, at that point in time, I was just like, all right, I'm ready to go. Let's cut our losses. You know, it ain't the car's fault. It's my fault. Car did great. Drove up there like a champ. Drove home like a champ. I mean, he just did what he does. I mean, you guys have seen it enough now, especially this year. This is what he does. He just goes to the track, runs 6s, does wheelies, easy to drive, just have a good time, and then just drive them home. If it wasn't for this moron, he'd probably do a lot better. But we got what we got. So. Again, check out Kevin's channel to see how Eric did for the whole night. See how Coyote Brian did for the whole night. You see how Kyle did for the whole night. And obviously you saw how I did for the whole night. It kind of sucked. So it was a bit of a bummer. The whole weekend was a little bit of a bummer because we had just got the news of the track, the lease, and everyone's kind of bummed out. And you can also see how Kevin did. So everyone was just kind of a little bit bummed out, like, man, because Mobile Holt was central to the group, more or less. And now Mobile is even farther away than Atmore. And so people like me, Kevin, Pirate, Eric to an extent, Lance, Coyote Brian, in a way, it's not as bad. But for people like Kyle and David, it's even farther. So it just sucks. It just sucks. So anyway, you know, we're just going to make lemonade out of lemons. But again, 4 passes, drove it up there, drove it home, no missed gears, didn't break nothing. Had a good time at Whataburger, hanging out, talking and stuff like that. We got there right when all the churchies got there. So, you know, we got some amens and some hallelujahs up in there. I felt the spirit in me just a little bit. It could have been the chicken strips, but anyway, so all right, that's it. We are working on a few other things and stuff like that. Honestly, the track thing does kind of take some of the motivation, wind out of your sails. But we are working on some other stuff. How we get it up there and stuff like that, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get up to Mobile somehow. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll get it all figured out some way, somehow. So anyway, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you. And by God, we most certainly wouldn't want to. And that is the God's honest truth. He's on the cross for our sins, dude. And I'm telling you the facts right now. But especially, I can't wear them glasses. I didn't do anything cool. Thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, 1 year. Push rod, single plane, 5-speed, Lincoln Town Cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, drink mixer, pole dancer, concierge, and mix master DJ of Club Big Boost. And as always, fight a good fight against those zombie Mustangs, that rascal Dr. Fear. I got your ass again, don't even talk about it. We'll see you in the next video.